They call me baby driver. And once upon a time, what's my number? I want my iron giant screaming on the ball. Down the road, what's my number? I want the higher engine speed. Shine the light. My daddy was a prominent frog man. My mama said the naval reserve. When I was young, I carried a gun, but I never got the chance to serve. I did not serve. They call me baby driver. Once upon a time, what's my number? I want to hire a judge. Down the road, what's my number? I want to hire engine speed.
The second half, all the refs racing from the smoke out the front. Very much surprised as they went on. So welcome, Derby fans. I noticed the place starting to fill up on this 2018 open season grand final day. By the amazing work of the league with your RDL.
Awesome.
The Mongooses are up there in the whites and they sit on 50 points. And on 108 points, the Black Cobras. Someone has built it out for a good trip, but I think to have a turning right down on the 197 Blackstone. If they're going to go outside, so that could be correct. But a flagging Mongooses. And Barnes let the big play very little turn out of the first turn in the second half. Let's see if he can just take back in his hand. He's going to come and put down a point. Not impossible, but second half wasn't snapping. He's going to get down. Here's the ball, he's going to roll. So that would kill him. He launches the pack. What he be found? Already slowly points.
She's great.
No, they
It's some fine defense too. You're fighting Mongoose Cobras. Next to hits the back. Gets a point. And that's another point. So it's a huge ad.
They use the
I checked the score.
better,
You can
So I've got just and then and I was thinking as well, because there's a comes up.
And really enjoy. I was going out with them and visiting them while I was down there when I needed to break. very well. Coming up next Thursday, we go to Cairns.
So sorry, I should have started with that. I'm
Sorry.
sorry. That's a great.
Good news. Yeah, no, it's just like a good stuff in the outside.
Everyone's laughing at my dress up.
What's the
And see, this is when you're talking about fun, because I'm committed to the show. I'm not doing anything.
That's what I think. It's
her birthday's just before the men's, and I'll fly back to Sydney and have Christmas with Dad. So
yeah.
so no one's going to see me. And it'll be hot out there. I miss Tropicana because the makeup and we're going there. But I thought Tropicana would be in October, not September.
Yeah.
After only 5 seconds of hustle, having to deal with the big practice advantage. Large tries to open up again from the inside for 1 minute drop there. Comes in like a large cuts going over the drop on the
Doing lineups today.
Yeah, I saw the discussion about the lineups.
Gathers together with his teammates, 1 minute punches through.
And I guess they're just 2 matchup teams.
I can pick up his audio. Stream it with as well.
57 points the difference, so that's the kid. And Baxter. The next 2 chappers. 4-3 pack advantage.
Actually, pick up a clear feed. He's the commentator.
Standing the building up, so won't be long for his back up track. Tries to get down the inside. The Major Man tracks for the slam back on the inside line. So have to keep your hands to the back.
He doesn't feel it. He doesn't. Yeah.
Looks for that line.
Yeah. Very
Tries to That's the defense of the initial pass. Flaming Lord Chapman. Last defender transfer and transfer. Slowly, Mansfield has to come down on top of this ball as well. And that is a beautiful defense led by the Black Cobras. So I can keep dummies. He's got 3 points on the board for the Black Cobras. Packing a little bit scattered there on turn 2. So that the kid hits it now with the outside. That stretch, tries to get a bit of pace behind it. Tries to get that perfect acceleration to catch him. Excellent. On the inside line. It's not the kid's 4 points. This is great news for the following Mongooses fans. Gallagher pushing out the hits.
You can't be slow with the kid.
It's like the team back, just like happened to the ball for Jam. Just have as much fun out there as they possibly can. 45 points. The difference. Number 54, John Lennon stepping up to the colours. And the cutthroat king in the black for the Black Cobras. It's 5 on 5. Nice work there, back track on the outside.
Leave my bag here.
On the truck, Drop Lennon stepping up to the box. And the cutthroat king now jamming other players. It's got a full couple of the off the ground in the back stretch. As the back inches ahead. The inside line, and he's turned on the outside, and over the capitalising, he ran into Monty supporters are off the backer, and the kick includes the throw of Bill and second pass for the Black Cobras. Packers crowds are right there on the front stretch. This is just how the cutthroat kick wants it. Kick in there by Daniel Howard over the back, and this is how the biggest fan of it as well. Cutthroat kick goes the ball, and he starts that roll to try to force that trump-off formation through. Drop right back out of the penalty box now. He's taken off the jabber star to try and hold against his teammates. I don't think he was filming anyone there. It's a good initial pass. Cutthroat kick up on the guards on the inside line, leads to the pack. Got the crowd is there on the outside. Oh, bad skip there. The last time is now down the skate. I was forcing Cutthroat kick out of bounds and forcing the combo. Cutthroat kick makes a move. 1 points to 0 for the Black Cobras. It's going to go to the coach. The artist formerly known as Felix up there on the line as well. With a couple of skaters in the penalty box. 3 buckets apiece up there on the track. Let's see if that makes life any easier. Brad turn down the left there. And not fair. Down to the left there. It's true. Claims the lead jumper. The Cobras are on the track. Up there the bounds. He wants to move around the back. He's up there the truck stop over the back. And Jeff Breeze is thrown back for a 5-foot red slant pass. Some carnage there between teams. 1 and 2 trucks up. The trucks stop both go down. Wolfman hits it again. Goes to get that big dog. And there, Alex Miracle in another 360 by Wolfman. He does a great job of getting the kicks over on the shoulder. He just moves up the throw. He doesn't have to make the throw. So throw the back. It's beautiful there. It's in the 10 points to 0. Back 15 points to 0. Wolfman needs 2 goals scoring passes if he wants to have the top scoring jump in the match. Let's see if they can do it. Beautiful defense by the Black Cobras pushing up there now. I mean, watching Wolfman too much. I'm not watching the full move the truck stop. The truck stop down the back. Holding it down as the time the chair, which is now 1 minute 15 seconds on. And the back is starting to thin out a little bit. James Fetty over the penalty box. So now we're going to truck stop to truck stop. The Cobras Clippers 4-point pass there. Wolfman's going to go back there on the top scoring jam of the match. Let's see if we can do it. Wolfman back there the last defender there. Yeah, now it's going on the defense now. It's looking good. Actually down the inside. And that is a 23 points to 5. James Gallagher's picked up the Jonas bar. And completes his scoring run. And that is a 23 points. Just checking the clean here. He's 23 points to 4. The points differential here in that jam was 20 points as opposed to Baxter's 21 area. So I'm going to say that Baxter is still holding the record of the top scoring jam of the game. By 1 point to the round up. Next, a Paul Wyvie for the Fighting Mongooses. Nice work on the outside there by Gordon Boy holding his ball. But Paul Wyvie recovers and reaches the back, claiming lead jammer for the Fighting Mongooses. We've got Baxter hustling there at the front of the pack, looking for an opening on his initial pass. Look at the strength out there on the track. Meanwhile, we're going to get down north and lower, but Baxter reaches the pack. Now, we're looking for Gordon Boy on top. He's the ball trying to open up again. And he does so. That's a 4-point pass there by Paul Wyvie. Baxter hits the back looking for a scoring run. He busts to hit that line, the gap down the inside. He goes down. Back up onto his feet again. Oh, man, the hits keep coming. Paul Wyvie working on that grounded back. Getting his 4 points to close off that jam. And the Fighting Mongooses walk away with 8 points to 4 at the end of that jam. Inching closer. So I'm feeling that we're going to get a timeout in the air. Yes, there is. That Cobras have pulled the first timeout of the game, actually. It's a good opportunity to go and buy money square.
Lots of discussion.
Lining up alongside us, 69 points of difference, I think, if my math stands for line. We've got an empty penalty box. There's a full complement of David around the track. It's 5-on-5. Working himself back around the corner line. There's movement down the inside line there by Big Lad. Up there, King recovers. And Yates is the back home and leads into the Black Cobras. Now, fourth down by Stevie Love there at the front of the pack. So that's the first down. So that's the first down. Now, that's the drop down. They're going nowhere. So that's the big down from the pack. Wow, the Cutthroat King looks for an opening there. Gallagher holding strong as well. He's got the goal going. Randall gives a bit of a shoulder block too, but Cutthroat King busts to the ball and claims the first down speeding pass. So that can get knocked out of bounds there by Tropstar. Yields to the back. Cutthroat King looking for an opening. Doesn't find one. Wheels him out of bounds. And he yields to the back. Tropstar now, Tropstar. So that's the King now weighing in on the defense. Walking Cutthroat King out of bounds and skating backwards. Not entirely sure what set up the King hopes to gain from this little tackle. Because Cutthroat King is late there all round. He's got an early point lead. So Cutthroat King has to re-enter behind so that the King wants to avoid a drop cut penalty. And is Cutthroat King going to play along? Looks like he is. Cutthroat King yields just about the kid. And now the two travels are up and holds there between turns 1 and 2. Cutthroat King falls back in down the outside. So it's not the kid's got the pace. Synaptic Kid is all over in the pack there, getting ready to return bodies as soon as one of them comes through. Now as he comes speeding up there, he can start engaging with the 23 in the pack. There's well there by Cutthroat Kid, dummy Synaptic Kid there. Now over there now is right there all over him. And now both jammers hit the pack. And that's where it times out. That was at the end of that. The Black Cobras operated 7 points to 0 after an unusual little jam there. And Rorschach heads out and calls an official timeout. I think Rorschach's making sure that the points have been accrued correctly. Possibly. Actually, I wouldn't know what he's doing, to be honest. Just making stuff up. But yeah, that was an interesting little jam there. Not sure entirely what Synaptic's strategy was there. But I'm sure it was some devious scheme that I am completely unaware of. Thank you, beautiful gentlemen, for joining us this morning. Next up, we go for Coastal Assassins Ninja Stars, smashing it out against the Northern Brisbane Rollers and Black Hearts. Game 3 today is between Tweed Valley Valkyries and the Brisbane City Rollers Violent Femmes. And the Div 1 Grand Final for the 2018 Open Season brought to you by QLD will be the Punk Blockers, Brisbane City Rollers Punk Blockers, smashing it out against the Sun State Roller Derby. So that's it's going to be a huge day of derby. So get yourselves comfortable and enjoy the carnage all day long. This is just an exhibition match that we're watching at the moment, just to get the proceedings underway. It's been a pretty passionate game. It's great to see these our favourite derby gentlemen out there smashing on the flat track. It's good to see some veterans and some new guys out there. I know Spoony Love got attacked by a magpie yesterday. Hasn't stopped him coming in and smashing it out here on the flat track. So it looks like whatever happened has been resolved. The score hasn't changed. But Synaptic Kid is commencing this jam in the penalty box. So this is a power jam with the Wolfman at the helm. 15.5 minutes remaining in this match. We've got all the blockers out there on the track. The Wolfman jamming unopposed. He sees a line straight in the middle. But that is closed down by Ram and Scram, who blocks him out of bounds, forcing him to yield. Wolfman gets down nice and low. Salty Surprise defends that inside line. Nice work as well there by Court Blimey. Wolfman picks up the pace and claims lead jammer for the Black Cobras. Looking for a scoring run now. The skate artist, the last defender, Wolfman's 3, 4, 5. Quick Wednesday pass. Snap the kick looking at the penalty box now. Commando's the pack. And completes his scoring run, his initial pass. Wolfman zags through. Gets another 4-point pass. And Wolfman wins away with 1 points to 0. Wolfman having an absolute quality game out there on the track this morning. Baxter, number 1197 for the Black Cobra, stepping up to the crease and the drop blade in the white for the Fighting Mongooses. We have 4-3 pack advantage to Black Cobras. See if Baxter can capitalize. There's that starting gun. Baxter dummies, tries to zag around the outside. Meanwhile, Weedon's there. He goes it again. Gallagher, Weedon, beautiful defense there on the outside. Jockler picks up the pace on the outside line, but he sees that was truck stop. Possibly, I couldn't quite see what that was, but Baxter is through, claiming lead jammer for the Black Cobras. Yeah, Gallagher fighting their way to the front. Nice offense there by the Black Cobras, trapping around and scram at the back and slowing the pack right down. Baxter able to capitalise on that as he hits the pack. Now looking for points. Bam, Baxter down the inside, gets his 4 points and pulls off that jam. Great offensive play there by the Black Cobras. They saw Ram and Scram. Both the other two blockers have got to the front. But Tropstar trapped Ram and Scram at the back, slowed him right down, and just that pack decelerated to a crawl. Baxter hit it, got his 4 points, called that jam. So that Kid and the Cutthroat King stepping up to the crease with a 4-3 package. The Black Cobras. Leaps for Apex and then just shuts down the King. He was really stuck in a cover from Pat. It just came out of nowhere, the blindsided around the outside. Got him for right there. And out of that was a truck cut penalty issue for Samantha Kid, who's on his way to the penalty box. Cutthroat King reaches the pack, getting his initial pass and claiming lead jammer for the Black Cobras back ground to a halt. As they wait to repel borders. Here comes Ford, running into Phoenix for the Cutthroat King. Noisy ball opening up some gaps. The King unable to capitalise, and the Black Mongooses seal up again. Beautiful to watch. The Black Mongooses on full defensive mode there. And Cutthroat King blocking the bounds and is forced to yield to the pack. Diploid, Owen Greener and Paul Blomey in position there. Nuno defending the back of that formation. And Cutthroat King on the ground. There it comes. Seductive kick. Commandos the pack from the penalty box. Completes his initial pass. Holding strong against Dr. King. Absolutely fine work there. Diploid, Nuno, Paul Blomey and Blacktooth Greener. Holding Cutthroat King at bay. Diploid said that he didn't walk away with 5 points at the end of it. But could have been a lot worse given that he was in a power jam situation. 5 points to 1 for the Black Cobras with under 11 minutes remaining. Number 54, Drop Blair. And the Wolfman stepping up to the crease. We've got a clean penalty box. It's 5. Cutthroat King's toe stop has snapped off. So hopefully we can fix that up and get back out there on track. Wolfman completes his initial pass. It's down there for low 4. Look at that. This snakes his way through the pack. Foot 4 points. Drop Blair's completed his initial pass. Wolfman calls off that jam. Beautiful work there. Once again by the Wolfman. Baxter stepping up to the crease and Numero Uno. I think this is Numero Uno's first jam of the game. If memory serves me, and it rarely does. We've got a clean penalty box. It's 5 on 5. So the pack deploying away from the jammer line. Baxter dummies, goes down the inside. Paul Blimey tries to defend, but Baxter steps in. Now put on the outside there by Yerna. And that is a good job at alongside Baxter. Then Moreno accelerates out of the pack, completing his initial pass. Rosenberg tries to get to the front of the pack. Joins his teammates in that defensive formation. The ball there up the front. Rosenberg joins him. Uno down the inside, getting 4 points. For the fighting Mongooses. And look at that black defense there at the front. Ruby on the inside. Oh, Uno having a cracker. Although he does go down. A little slow to recover from that. Looking for an opening down the outside. He's there. Holding strong. And Uno for another 4 points. For the fighting Mongooses. Beautiful work. Let's have a look at that pack. Yeah, right in the guts of the black formation there. Baxter backing out of the penalty box now. Yeah, Nars getting down nice and low. Baxter. Looked out of bounds there by Paul Blimey. He yields to him and re-enters the trap. Didn't break the last defender. Coach there, got there by Paul Blimey. Malcolm Baxter out of bounds, forcing him to yield. Beautiful up there. And Uno down the inside, getting another 4 points for the fighting Mongooses. Simple 13 points to 0. Baxter launches the pack, completing his initial pass, leaving a wake of bodies, leaving a pile of bodies in his wake. This apex, absolutely horrible work there by Nuno, putting another 4 or so points on the board, I'd say. Shirley and Buddha Deluxe discussing that, and that is a 17-point jam there by Nuno and the fighting Mongooses. That is the fighting Mongooses' top scoring jam of the match. Begging the question of why Nuno hasn't been out there all game long. The Wolfman and Drop Blair, our next 2 jammers. Drop Blair tries to grind the ball forward and opening up on the inside, but truck stop is there. Oh, hustle about Drop Blair, just constantly changing direction. As soon as Wolfman approaches it, and the decides to call off that jam. That's a pointless jam. 78 points the difference. A little over 7 minutes remaining in the match. Baxter stepping back out into the pitch. And Drop Blair didn't have enough fun. He wants to get back out there again. We've got one blocker from each team in the penalty box. 3 blockers apiece out there on track. The Black Cobras each back towards the Jammer line. Baxter tries to force his way through, but the defense is holding strong. Drop there again is through. Claiming lead Jammer for the second time in a row. And Baxter locks on to big plug, bounces off him. Gap opens up and he's through. Nice acceleration there by John on the inside, gets his 4 points. And clears off that jam. The Wolfman back on the line again, and the Synaptic Kid. Orange Bows. We have the 4-3 pack advantage to the Fighting Mongooses. Oh, no, sorry, my mistake. 3 blockers from each team out there on track. Wolfman playing in on some defensive jamming, blocking Synaptic Kid out of bounds. Synaptic Kid has to yield to Wolfman, and Wolfman accelerates forward. Nice work there by Skate Artist on the inside. Oh, Synaptic Kid, damn. Leaps the apex on the inside, claiming lead jammer for the Fighting Mongooses. Oh, damn, he smashes one into D. And that's a 4-point pass there. For Synaptic Kid, Wolfman. Wolfman. Trying to back. Nice work there by Synaptic Kid, putting another 4 points on the board and walking away 8 points to 0. It's a nice little jam there for the Fighting Mongooses, but nice last few jams actually, but I'm afraid to say it might be a little too late. They got a lot of points to recover. Not enough time to do it. Meanwhile, had a huge jam before 17 points to 0. Let's see if he can follow that up as he lines up alongside Wolfman, who's been out there a lot since they lost Cutthroat Kid to equipment malfunction. Wolfman goes down from a hit by Paul Blimey. Nice defense by Brenner. Up the back there, and Uno trying to find his way through those huge fellas. Flooney Love holding strong there. Grifter, noisy boy. It is not fun out there at all. The grind, the slow grind is running out of the dust settles. Wolfman is forward, a back claiming lead jammer for the Black Cobras. As he saunters around the track, Uno is free. And the Wolfman calls off that jam. That is a purpose jam. Looks like the Black Cobras have just decided to slow things right down. They're happy with their lead. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Baxter, Dropland. Get a clean penalty box. It's 5-on-5. Gallagher holding big plug again in the tripod formation. They'll step right around it. And that repeats itself. Dropland is forward. That's the defensive side close to around it. Just trying to drive down out of bounds. The Dropland pulls off that jam. That's now forces the corner off. And the Cobras jam. It's 10 in a row. Beautiful work there by Baxter. Wolfman's back out there the track again. Looking around for the cutthroat kick, but I guess he's not able to fix his skate in time or replace his skate. Wolfman and Synaptic Kid and XP Campers with over 2.5 minutes remaining. Synaptic Kid held at bay by Tropper. Nice up there by Bruner. The Wolfman out of bounds, forcing him to yield. Started up alongside the Rabbit Square. Wolfman barrels through Rabbit Square, looks for the outside. I'll talk him surprise, tries to shut him down. The Wolfman is our Lord Jammer. Wolfman on the record, Wolfman and Synaptic Kid is forward the pack as well. So let's have a look at what's going on in the pack now. It's forward the Fighting Mongooses, forced up in that defensive tripod. And I'm guessing the referee called that jam off. I didn't quite catch that. And in fact, that was a 3-1 shanking there by the Fighting Mongooses. He's whatever. Caught Livey and Cutthroat King. It's like Cutthroat King's fixed up his skate or swapped him over. And he's back ready to keep that fight alive. On a 4-3 pack advantage for the Fighting Mongooses. Livey easily through that back, claiming lead jammer for the Fighting Mongooses. Cutthroat King yields to the back. And look at those moves there. Paul Blimey's through off the back, claiming 4 points on his first scoring pass. Oh man, look at that. That's a 5-point grand slam pass. There's Cutthroat Kings having a tough time fighting Hogan through the Fighting Mongoose defense. He passes off the start, and Grifter's now our black jammer. Paul Blimey yields to truck stop there at the back of the pack. And Paul Blimey called off that jam. Was he quick enough? Yes, he was. That's a 9-0 jam there for the Fighting Mongooses. Ladies and gentlemen, can you... Oh, hang on. We've got a timeout has been called by the Fighting Mongooses bench. And then when that's done, I believe we'll be looking at the final jam of the match. Next up, of course, the Coastal Assassins Ninja Stars will be facing the Northern Brisbane Rollers Black Arts. They settle in for an entertaining day of derby. This is the 2018 Open Season Grand Final Day. Ladies and gentlemen, can you guys do me a massive favour? This is probably going to be the last jam of the match. Give us a hand together for these two awesome teams right here on the track. What a great way to start the weekend. I can't think of a better way myself. Hang on, who's got there on the track? We've got Gallagher up there on the line, his first jam of the match. And Truckstop in his first jam of the match as well. Let's see how we're going to play. Truckstop on the outside. Playing lead jammer for the Black Cobras. Gallagher shut down, recovers quickly. Truckstar and Spoonie Love are two defenders. Truckstop on the outside. He's through for 5-point grand slam pass there for the Black Cobras. Gallagher again has to do a Truckstar, Spoonie Love. Noisy Boy weighs in as well. He's caged against the outside and shut down by Noisy Boy. Truckstop for his second scoring run. Greener can't quite defend that outside line. The Soldier Parade is the last defender. Truckstop's through for another 5-point pass. And again, set and tick. Gallagher trying to fight his way through. Truckstar holding strong. Truckstop's got a bit of pace when he hits that back accelerator down the outside. That is another 5-point pass for Truckstop. Truckstop slows down with a penalty. This is now Power Jam with Truckstop at the helm with 40 seconds remaining in the match. Brought up there by Gallagher. All of it nice. Seeing a track cut as we issued to Gallagher. Truckstop yields to the pack and re-enters. Rockler joins his teammates there at the front of the pack. Noisy Boy another gap on the inside. And Truckstop receives another 5 points. 6-20. Now the ball gets one more scoring pass. There I think the top scoring jam of this match. Which is Can he do it? It's the fact as well. Truckstop lays it in the defense. And at the end of that jam, scoring pass, and that was a 20-point To the Black Tigers. That's what coming over the side of the track. Well, that teams do their victory act. Get a sweaty off five off these Quality superstars. And you stand right there. The blocks there.